Hello everybody, in today's video I've got a relay of 29 cubes and I'm being joined by Feliks Zemdegs. How's it going, Felix?
Hey, good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming on here. I'm really stoked to talk to you. So I've done a relay here. I'm not quite as fast as you are, maybe one day.
Yeah, okay.
I've got some questions from viewers. I'd like to start with those if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. Sounds good.
All right, so Brad wants to know, you said you learned from your how to solve a cube from YouTube. Which YouTube
Yeah.
page did you learn from?
I learnt from Dan Brown or PocoBat. Just, yeah, the main one that most people
Yeah.
learned from at that time, I suppose.
Yeah, I actually just watched his tutorial for the beginner's method. It's completely backwards from what I did. Like, he solves it upside down and I solved it the other way. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so the next one comes from Daniel. He wants to know, do you predict the OLL or COLL while solving the last F2L slot and PLL cases while you're performing the algorithms?
Um, a little bit. It depends, I suppose, on the case, but it just comes with practice, I guess. I don't do it intentionally. As I'm solving it, I know I just see ahead. It comes with practice.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
don't learn anything for it.
Yeah, I want to add on to that too. Like, I've seen that you do COLL stuff, and that's sort of like it's forcing a certain an easier PLL, right?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. Yes.
And do you basically like do that every solve now?
No, definitely not.
No.
No,
Okay.
I would say actually I'm not sure what sort of rate I do it at. I should try it sometime.
You do it when you can, though, obviously.
Yeah, when I can. Yes.
All right. Here's a question. This one comes from Dennis. He wants to know, what are your mains?
Um, I don't really have a main cube for 303. I've got like the one I used at the competition recently, like a Guhong version 2, and I've got like a couple of Zanchis. But when I'm around the house, I just pick up whatever cube and solve that one. But probably I'd say Guhong version 2 if I had to choose one. So 3 by 3.
Yeah.
And other cubes, or did you want to know the other cubes?
Sure.
2 by 2 is the Wit 2,
Yeah.
4 by 4 Shengshu, 5 by 5 Shengshu, and V cubes for the other two.
Nice. Okay, the next one comes from Colin. Out of all the records you've broken, which felt the coolest to break?
Um, I'm not sure. The 4 by 4 blindfolded was very unexpected, so that was pretty interesting. But I suppose beating the 7.08 was a highlight.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the next one is from, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Shreyas. Says that most cubers give the advice of watching other cubers to learn different techniques. We watch you, so which cubers do you watch? In other words, who are the cubers that inspire you? So on YouTube, who do you watch?
Um, I don't really watch too many cubing videos, mostly because like I find them like I can't really watch for too long. It just gets boring. Like even if I watch my own videos, I just get bored. So, but the main YouTube people I'd watch probably Yu Nakajima, Matsuvalk, people like that. Like the fast people, I suppose.
Yeah. And the last one is coming from Vishal. He wants to know, do you use your VCube 7 or did you get a Shangshao 7x7?
I still use the V cube at the moment. I've tried a Shengshu.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got a Shangshao and a VCube, and I don't mind either of them. I prefer the Shangshao myself, but I just don't understand how some people can get their VCube 7s to turn so well. Because
Yeah, my V Cube 7 is pretty good compared to like many others I've tried, so I just stick with that.
yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a big. When I first started solving too, like I only solved big cubes, and I wasn't really into 3 by 3 until I actually started doing speed cubing. So now I basically only do 3 by 3 speed cubing. I don't even speed cube 4 by 4 or anything. I try sometimes. I'm just not very good at it yet.
One of those people.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. Do you meet a lot of them?
Oh, it's a couple that just do 3x3 and are known for just doing 3x3 and not doing uh, like any other events. But yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I've only actually been to a couple of competitions myself. I just like, I don't know, I like going to competitions, but I'm more like, I like to do YouTube stuff, obviously,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I like other kind of puzzles too. Do you only do WCA stuff, or do you know how to solve things like cuboids and all that kind of stuff?
Uh, it's mostly just WCA stuff.
Oh yeah,
I don't really, yeah, I don't get into solving other sorts of puzzles really. Just WCA stuff for speed.
that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's why you're fast. Hey, I have a question for you too. What is your personal best at home? Like, have you like beaten 5.66 considerably amount of times?
I don't know how many times I've beaten it. Probably, yeah, I'm not sure, but my best is a 4.68, I think, with a PLL skip. But that was back in, I'd say, 2010, I think.
Oh
So
wow,
that was a while ago. Yeah,
wow, that is a while ago.
and I've done a couple of other, like two other fours, both PLL skips, I think.
So, how many hours a day do you end up cubing?
I get this too much.
Probably.
I used to cube a lot more than I do now because I've got the VCE, which is like sort of school. Um, but time solves, probably not much. But just around the house, I just solve a 3x3 and just carry it around with me if I'm bored.
Yeah.
So I can't put a number on it really. I could say, yeah, it's really hard to put a number on it.
Was
But
there?
less than I have in the past.
Yeah. Was there
But
like?
before competitions, I practice a bit more. Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah. Was there a point in time where that's like basically all you would do? Like, you ever got in trouble for cubing too much?
Not really. Like as long as I kept up with schoolwork and everything, which I was able to do pretty easily. No, I didn't really get in trouble. Yeah, a bit of that. I don't know. I suppose it's. I can't remember how much I cubed.
Well, yeah. It's.
I just cubed when I feel like it,
Oh yeah.
which sometimes is a lot of the time. Sometimes it's none.
Do you still feel nervous at competitions? Because when I went to
Yes,
my yeah,
yes,
totally.
yeah, extremely nervous. Well, for events that like for the 4x4, people expected me, or people like thought I could break the world record. So yeah, I get nervous for things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine because you hold so many world records that I can't imagine that you go there and people like just stare probably and just watch and make sure see if you break another one or expect it or
Yeah.
because the
What
last
we us- what we usually do at the competitions in Melbourne is that either like for 3x3 or something, like everyone else would go, and I'd scramble for everyone or something, and there'd be like another group of me and a couple others, and at the end it'd just be just me and everyone watching, just because I don't know, I don't know why. Just everyone wants to watch. They're like, no, Felix, go at the end.
yeah, no, I mean I gotta be honest, I'd probably watch you too. You're really fast. I just started watching, like, I've heard of you obviously for a long time, but I just recently started watching your videos a lot because, like I said, I'm not all into speed cubing. I respect it a lot, and the more that I start, the more that I keep going, the more I want to. So I've started watching a lot of speed cubing channels now, not just the custom puzzles and stuff. And so when
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching yours, I just can't, like, you uploaded an average I think it was an average of 5 on the 4x4 not too long ago.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and like the speed that your hands are moving at, like, I just can't contemplate. This would lead me to another question. How can somebody look ahead in, like, so far or even just into your next pair when it's such a blur?
Practice, practice.
That's what I think too. I uploaded a
It's all
looking ahead.
practice. Yeah,
Yeah, I uploaded a video on looking ahead, and I kind of mentioned that too. I think that's all it boils down to is just practice. Like, if you see an F2L case and you've done it so many times, you also know that it moves a couple of other pieces around, and if you're
yes,
tracking
yeah,
one, you know where
exactly.
it's going to land.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I get you ever get a lot of questions of people saying, what can I do besides practice to get better?
Oh, yes. I just say practice because it's very hard just to even give like one answer. Like
Right.
slow solves. Slow solves are good. Like around the house. Don't time your solves. Just carry a cube around the house and just play with it, and
Yeah.
you'll learn things about like where pieces move when you do certain algorithms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But slow solves.
You don't always have to time yourself, right?
Yeah. No. I'd say more than half my solves are not timed. Like on the fairway.
So when you're going to upload a video to YouTube, do you just decide, okay, I'm going to make a video now and upload it? Or do you like actually record a bunch of averages until you've got a really good one and then you upload that one?
That's interesting. Well, when I decide I want to make a video, then I turn the camera on and record. It's not like I'm recording all the time when I'm cubing. I hardly ever record my solves. Yeah, but usually when I turn the camera on, I seem to concentrate a lot more. So I probably get better times.
Do you find the same with competition too? When when it really matters, you actually do a lot better?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Like, yeah, you can concentrate a lot more. Like, sort of hard.
Nice. So I got one more question. This was also a favorite that a whole bunch of people asked. Now, if you didn't cube, do you find that you would still travel just as much, do you think?
No. I've been to New Zealand a couple of times and to Thailand 2 times for cubing. But apart from that, well, yeah, that's the only places I've been for cubing. So, no, I wouldn't travel as much, but yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to go to Worlds next year in Las Vegas?
Most probably. I hope so.
You usually attend Worlds.
I'm planning to go, yeah.
That's good. All right, Felix, so the video is over and we're out of time, and I really want to thank you for coming on my channel and doing a commentary with me.
Okay, no worries.
All right, well, you have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye.